Welcome everyone to Deng Yi Xia, Surviving Taiwan, a space when we have true stories and we share with friends about the struggles and facing a life studying abroad. My name is Estefania.
My name is Vân.
My name is Jonathan.
And well, last time we didn't have the opportunity to introduce ourselves, so we are going to talk a little bit about us so you can get to know us. Jonathan, you want to start?
Sure. So I'm a master's student at National Cheng Kung University. I'm from the U.S. I graduated from my undergrad last year, and I'm studying design here.
Perfect. What about you, Ben?
My name is Vân and I'm from Vietnam, and I started master degree in National Cheng Kung University, and my major now is design as well.
Perfect. Well, I'm from Guatemala. My background is in marketing and digital marketing, and I am studying also a master in creative industry design here in Taiwan. And guys, okay, our topic today is feeling lonely. Feeling
Yes.
lonely when you're studying abroad, which is a topic that never pops to your mind when you are about to take the decision, maybe, or I don't know, what about you guys? You think that you just stop thinking about how I'm gonna feel over there when you were back in your countries and before taking the decision?
I'll go first. So I studied abroad 2 years ago now in Sydney, and I think you get so caught up in the process of doing all the documentation, getting your visa sorted, figuring out how to register for classes, just figuring out how you're actually going to get there, all the logistics stuff. So you don't really think about the emotions you're going to experience there. You just assume it'll be all very hectic, like it is before you get there. But yeah, I think coming into Taiwan, because of that previous experience, I knew I would just be spending more time by myself. So I was kind of expecting to feel more loneliness than I did on my undergrad. You have a lot more friends, and obviously everyone speaks English at my school,
Yeah,
so
of course.
you have no language barrier. Yeah. What about you?
Well, I think all my family were what are you gonna do in the other side of the world, so far away from us? How are you gonna manage everything? But I was so excited of living this experience because I always wanted to study abroad. It was my dream from since I was little. So I never stopped about I'm gonna be lonely there, how I'm gonna feel. Everything was so excited, and also the scholarship and all the steps go so fast, as you say. So your main focus on that moment is paperwork, visa, tickets. What are you gonna pack? My priorities were okay, what type of clothes I gonna need, and maybe some food that I'm gonna miss from my country, those kind of stuff. But I never stopped thinking actually I'm gonna feel lonely, and also you're I'm gonna do friends, and that kind of stuff. So never popping in my mind actually how it was gonna be the experience. What about you?
I have the same feeling as that stuff. In the beginning, for sure, you have to prepare a lot of stuff for going to abroad. So this something similar as you guys, and I was so excited as well as that. It's the first time you go abroad and you're gonna experience the different life and culture and kind of stuff. So I know that maybe we sometimes we're gonna feel lonely, but at that time I didn't think that much about that. So I feel it's gonna be easy or something.
Yeah. You're okay, yeah, for sure I'm gonna experience that.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna to navigate and go
Yeah.
through it. So when you guys arrive and start living the experience, because also Taiwan, the culture is kind of how can we say it? It's they're very kind. They're very welcoming, polite, but I don't feel you can easily bond with them. So when was when you start feeling okay, I feel lonely, and how was that reality check?
For me, I was having I feel I was riding a high coming in, because I had honestly went with really low expectations, because I'd come to Taipei for a month before.
Okay.
And for a week of that, I was completely alone, and I was so bored. And I realized it is really hard to make friends, or strike up small talk with people who are from Taiwan. There's really only foreigners I feel I could talk to. But I had a really good first 2 or 3 months in Tainan, at this university, and then my half brother came and visited me, and we had like so much fun. We went around the country almost. And then after he left, I was like so bored, like really bored, really lonely. I was like, man, like having someone close that you're close to like actually come is so, it's such like a drop off after, where you go back to a lot of like acquaintances and you have some friends, but you know, they're busy. And it was like around midterm final, like going into finals. So that was it for me. Like having someone visit actually like made me more, I was bummed out after, which I think is a pretty regular experience.
Yeah, probably. And what, like, how you face it? Like how much time do you feel like you start like understanding? Okay, I'm feeling this way. What were you feeling? Like how was that?
I think last semester around like Christmas time, especially because that's when you're like supposed to be with your family.
Yeah.
I think I felt a lot of contempt for Taiwan, maybe.
Okay.
Like everything, I just felt like in a bad mood. Like everything would bother me, you know? Or normally I'd be like, oh, that's different. I was like, oh, that's annoying. Like I miss having that in America. But for me, I was like, I knew I would go back 2 weeks after Christmas. So I was just really looking forward to going home.
Okay.
That
So you have
around-
like something in the calendar that make you like go through it.
Exactly. I had like an exact date where I'm like, okay, that's it. And then you could, I think once you get close to the end, you can like you can be more appreciative of like the differences between the culture, like the freedom you have here, because you can walk around a ton here, you can bike, the food is super cheap, like living is just easier here, I think. Just like day-to-day stuff, eating, drinking, sleeping, you know. But yeah, what about you? You're here more recently. You got here in February, right?
Yeah, I got here in February. But actually, like, since I have already lived in Taipei 1 year, I feel like the moment that I was feeling like really lonely also was like near Christmas. Yeah, I feel like when there are like special occasions, like it hits you harder, like Mom's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, that kind of stuff. For Christmas, I was like watching everything in my Instagram, and like all people were like doing like their family pictures, the gatherings together, my family like put the tree, and I was like feeling just like the distance, it was heavy. It was like, oh my god, it's like so far away, and I'm going to see them in 3 years or something. I don't know like when I'm gonna get home, so I just like feel like really sad. Like I want to like and I don't even like want to spend like time with other people just like to distract myself. I just want like to be alone, you know. And like go for some walk or something like that, and I start getting closer. I am Catholic, so in that moment I start like getting closer to the church. So I went like to the church and like try to like connect more with God, and that really helped me a lot. Like in the Christmas day, I went to church at night, and at midnight I called my mom, and I was like Mom, I miss you so much. I just like start crying a lot, and you just like have to face it like it's something that is going to happen. My mom told me like, baby, we're all also like we miss you so much, but you're okay, and this is like an experience that you always wanted for so long, so try to enjoy it. Nothing lasts forever. Like things pass, and just like try to be present in the moment. So yeah, that's what I like maybe like when I feel like the more lonely. Like since I am in Thailand here, I feel like I haven't feel that way for sure. Having like some days that I miss a lot my people, but this time I came with boyfriend, so like we talk every day, and I feel a lot like the connection, like that's something like I'm here and I'm there, and also like I already knew what I was going to face this new time. Like it didn't surprise me that a lot, so I feel like I can like handle it better than I did last time.
Yeah, I think like for you guys, like the time you guys gonna miss their you guys families is on Christmas, but for us as Asian, we gather with family on the spring holiday, the Lunar New Year. So actually Vietnam is quite close to Taiwan, so it's same experience as Johan. Like in the beginning, like before you come to Taiwan, it was so excited, but when you come there's something that didn't happen in the way you expect, so I think your mood is quite going down. So same as him, like I just calculated the time, like, oh, when I'm gonna come back on spring holiday. So I think it's the experience, like overt experience, that we miss the family so much and we really feel lonely.
Yeah. Do you guys think like it's more? Yeah, I like what you said. Like you feel lonely because you miss your family because you miss some specific persons, or it has like it's that maybe your life here it's not being probably the way that you expect. Like you don't have like so many friends as you were expecting, for example, or something like that. What do you think like has like the why you feel like lonely when you're like abroad?
I think it's from the both way, like okay, the also the life around you, like okay, culture shock, language barrier. It's really hard for you to find a soulmate or sometime making real friend here. And also like
Soulmate.
yeah, because you
Soulmate.
far from your family as well, so it's like you didn't awareness that you gonna miss them so much like that, because like when you was in your country you away around by them, but when you go far from them, you didn't know like, oh, there's a lot of things you need them in your life. So that's just my experience.
Yeah, like it makes sense. Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's maybe like 70-30, maybe like 50-50, because I've like spent time abroad and I wasn't. I think the language barrier is definitely the biggest thing,
Okay.
and the social atmosphere is like that's probably like half of it, you know, because I think when I was in Australia and I can go outside and like if I got a coffee or something, like I could at least like overhear people speaking English, and like maybe the barista chats with me, or like I go to an after school club and I can like meet people there. I think just having the language barrier is like such a restriction. And I think it's like you don't feel like you're part of a community at all. You feel out of place. So I think that's half of it. And of course, like being like this is the furthest I've been from family for like such a long time. So that's family and friends back home. So
Yeah.
Okay.
that's a big one. But it's also like it's what you came in with, like your expectations, and like what I've been experiencing for the past 4 years in college was like so fun, so social. But I think during high school I was like bored a lot. So I think let's say if I came to Taiwan straight out of high school, I think I would have had like a better time. You know, I would have like been more used to the social setup.
Okay.
Where it's like I don't hang out with friends as much, but in college where you're like all living close together, like in the same building even, that is like a really high social atmosphere.
Yeah.
So standards, I guess, like coming into it, and then like the social atmosphere of Taiwan is not very warm or bubbly.
Okay.
Like people don't strike up conversations with you very much, and even if they do, it's usually older people, which I appreciate, but like they don't really know English.
Yeah,
as much
so
as, like,
it's difficult, yeah,
they're
to
very
actually
stilted.
like bond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what I've heard like a lot of people here is that, yeah, it's like the country, of course, that's what we all say, like we love the country. The country is so rich, so beautiful, people is so polite, but you always feel like the outsider. You always feel like you don't
are
belong.
alien.
Yeah, like yes, come, but you are not part of it, not
Yeah.
like in 100% way. So I feel like that it what that shock it's what push like more the feeling of feeling lonely. And it doesn't even is like if you're introvert, extrovert, where are you from, like I feel like if you're here like a foreign, you are going to face that feeling at least 1 or 2 times in your experience. Yeah. So what did you found about like your data that you want to share with us?
Oh, I think like people gonna really surprised that 65% to 78% of international student experience the server prolonged periods of loneliness and isolated upon the arise the host country. So I think it's really a huge problem.
It's high.
Yeah.
It's high,
Yeah.
65 to 78, like, and it's like a prolonged period. It's not like
Yeah.
just one moment. Like it's a period that you face that.
Yeah.
It's high. Yeah, I think it's very important to talk about it because, yeah, the experience is good, but you before you take the decision, you need to know like what are you going to face.
Yeah, I think it's kind of. Are you guys familiar with like the hero's journey?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the idea like you have like the intro, and then you like you have responsibility passed on to you, and then you like face that challenge and you become the hero at the end. Like I feel like there's always going to be ups and downs and a long acclimation period, and maybe you come in excited and then that wears off and you kind of like hit the wall of like, man, I'm like stuck here, kind of,
Yeah.
like I'm so isolated compared to like all my peers who are back home. So I think you're always going to experience some kind of negative emotion no matter what, but that's part of the experience, and it's part of the reflection process that like helps you get even more out of your study abroad or international student experience.
Yeah, totally. Have you ever like think of like in Spanish we say tirar la toalla, is like throw everything away and like, oh my god, I just want to go home. Have you have like that feeling?
I think like for like some moment or specific moment
specific
that
moment.
you are okay. Like you be around it a lot of people, but actually you are out of that conversation, so you feel like, oh my god, I want to hear the language from my country. Want to like be around by someone talk our language and like feel belonging. So I think like I experienced that feeling as well. So yeah, it's really outward and sad.
Yeah, I think I experienced when I was in Taipei, because also the pressure of the MTC was too hard. Like we have like dictations every day, exams every week. Like I need to have like 80% of the scores in order to have my scholarship. So the pressure was being like so hard, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I can do it. I want to go back home, but it's, as you say, there are like specific moments. Then it's something that you just overcome and deal with the situation.
Yeah, I think around Christmas time for me.
The
I
Christmas.
was like, maybe I'll stay one more semester, and if I'm not feeling it, then like I won't be mad at myself if I like don't come back
Exactly.
next August.
Because I feel like it's also like it's not about if you decide to say until here,
Yeah.
It's like if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it.
Yeah, but I think give yourself time to acclimate for sure. But unless you're like, I mean, but unless you're like at risk of hurting yourself, like I think stick with it for now until like see it through. Like try your best to enjoy it as much as you can for a little bit, and then you can like once you're maybe like back home or you have a break, you can like think about it clearly and like make that decision. Yeah, I don't think you have to stick with it just because you're in it, especially as for a master's,
Yeah.
in like more of a humanities field. Like it's not essential for us to have this degree. We're doing it for the experience mostly, right?
Yeah.
Like learning Chinese is a big part of it for me, and staying within the country is like that's the main part about it for me. Not like getting the degree necessarily.
Just having like the whole holistic experience of it. Yeah.
I think being in Taiwan is like half of it for me, if not more. Being in Taiwan and learning Chinese is like probably the majority of the reason that I'm doing a design program in Taiwan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like that. What about you?
Like as I say, it's like I know that it's a hard time for us sometimes. So, but like after that, I'm gonna reflect and think about the reason why I come here, the thing I value as German. I think a lot of people choose Taiwan as a foreigner because we really want to learn Mandarin. So, and also like that's a decision I make. I want to make a friend and experience on something. I think it's hard, but it's a part of it. So it's totally okay. Sometimes it's gonna be so hard, but you also need to enjoy that. I think this is one of some experience you never try. As you say, like you never be young again, and you never met that kind of person again. So for me, like okay, after that, I just really I know that I have to enjoy that, so I just go with it and go with flow.
Nice. I have like the situation, for example, I feel like that too also. Like I think like feeling lonely is a vital part of the process of your own growth as a person, as a human being. It's like an opportunity to know more about yourself in that specific situation, and to like know your strength. And I'm also like reading a book like about how as human beings we can transcend when we give a purpose to the suffer. So if you're like having this situation, try to find like what is the purpose of this. Like it's there is always a lesson behind the stops, and it's going to help you to grow. And when you like overcome the situation, the satisfaction is so good, and you can actually like enjoy the experience of what you are living, because it's a unique opportunity for us, for the people that decide to come. But also, like, I have friends that they decide to go back home, and they just like say was like Taiwanese, like I don't like the food, like the culture is so different. And I feel like also it's, if you at the end of the day you think you can go through it and you decide to go, is totally fine, because like everyone has like their own paths, like their own journeys, and you already like live something. And I think like the important thing is like to learn about what you're experiencing. Yeah. And what are your like pillars when you're like facing this situation? What are you will say like are things that you do like in order to overcome this, like I don't know, like talking with someone at home, or like trying to find a new hobby, or what are like the things you do when you're facing this?
I can think of two. One of them is always making plans for things, like having plans that make me excited, so I have something to look forward to at the end of the week or in like 2 weeks. And traveling around Taiwan especially is really cheap, so it's pretty easy. Like the train to Kaohsiung or Taichung is like 100 NTD, which is like $4, $4 American dollars. So it's really easy to get around, to travel, or just like go to a new restaurant. It could be like in a new part of town. So that's I think having set plans is like the best thing for me. And also I think like I take a moment and I pause and I think about the things that I'm grateful for in Taiwan that I'll be missing in the future. Like when I go home, I'll probably never be in a place this bikeable again, like living there for several years. In Taiwan, the drivers are terrible, like the motorcycles are terrible, but like getting around is like relatively easy because the city is so small, and it's just it's biker friendly in a way, but more just the way it's built is more biker friendly than like any American city, even if the drivers are not great. So I'm really grateful for that. I have time to read here. Time to reflect a lot, time to watch movies and play video games, which like I just didn't get to do in college as much as I wanted to. So yeah, and like live for free almost with the scholarship, and then eating is super cheap. Yeah, like you just zoom out and then be grateful. Think like, what am I gonna miss in 5 years or in 3 years about this experience once I'm graduating?
Nice, that's a good perspective.
For me, I think like as you say, after for a long day and have a really hard Paris, I think like I reflect myself and I say, okay, what is your goal before you want to come here? So now what do you still want to keep that goal? And if you still want to keep that goal, as Jonathan say, you have to make a plan. So sometimes you make yourself busy with that plan. So for sure that's you also feel achieving something. And also like besides studying or have a goal, what you're gonna do, and you should have entertainment as well, like making friends, hanging out, and travel as well. So example, like besides making friends in a class, you can join a lot of other activity like a club or some kind of like gym as well. So you can make a lot of friends or like meet a new people, hear something, and this is also a good way to make you feel like that you belong to this area, and feel like okay, you everything gonna get better, and you have a vibe here and kind of thing.
Nice.
You have a what here?
A vibe.
Vibe. Oh yeah, like vibe. You have
the vibe.
A mood. Like,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I think for me, when I am like feeling like this, again like I go with my faith, like trying to talk with God, like to give him like all the things that are like trying to worry me. And when I like release that, I just feel like more in peace. and I just like believe that he always put you in the right place, in the right moment, with the right people. Like everything is meant for a reason, like nothing is like a coincidence. So you have a purpose of being here, you have like also an impact in others lives. Maybe you don't see it, maybe you're not aware of it, but your life has impact in other life, in the people that surround you. So that's make me like made me like feel like more in peace. And also I go a lot with the sports. Like when I feeling like that, like running for me is the moment where all my thoughts, I can like clear my thoughts, and I feel like in a better mood after it, and just like to take care of my body, like and my alimentation, yes, like what I eat, like it clean, it good, things that are gonna bring me like energy. Because it's so easy, like when you're feeling like lonely, for example, or like sad, it's okay if you just like one day you want to, for in my point of view.
Wait,
Or they're
nutrition
like
help,
nutrition
right?
health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nutrition,
You were
yeah.
trying to like to figure like what she's trying to
I
say.
think that's it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nutrition stuff. Like it's okay if you like want to order pizza or something like that, because it's comfort food. But like if you do it like and have it like every day, it's not gonna bring you energy. It's going to like put you down. So for me, it's like very important when you're feeling bad, like take care of yourself, like take care of your body, take care of your mind, and take care of your feelings. Yeah, that's like what I think about it. So um I'm talking like about like this feeling and how your support system works for, because when you're home and like the feeling of loneliness is not something that you face abroad. Like of course we're talking about like abroad, but when you're like in your home, you have like a support system. How you manage that here, that you don't have like a support system as you have in home?
I think opening up to having people from similar backgrounds is really good. Like I feel like I can rant best to my American friends, or like really Americanized friends, because they have the same like struggles that I do. They have the same like culture shocks and expectations that maybe that Taiwan's different from. So I really like ranting to my American friends when I get like frustrated, like American friends in Taiwan. So just having people from similar backgrounds and like making the effort to open up to them like early on, I think will make you guys closer. It's really big having someone who's like has a similar background as you here.
Totally.
And they'll get exactly what you're saying. Whereas if you like rant to someone from Taiwan about something that's bothering you, then like they can't really understand, because they're from here, you know. If there's like so many little things, you know, which are just like different, and they only really bother you if you're like in a bad mood. But if you tell someone from Taiwan or like somewhere else in Asia, they won't get it as much as if you tell like an American, you know, like for me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so get related for someone like your background, your culture, it's gonna like make you feel more.
Yeah, make the effort to be close to them and like get to know other people from your country. Like be bold, kind of like reach out. If someone says like, oh, for me, like if someone says like, oh, I met an American, I'm like, oh, what are they like? Who are they? You know?
Yeah.
Like I want to be friends with them, or at least get to know them.
Nice.
And for me, same as Jonathan, like I find someone with from same country as me, get some advice from them, support from them, what I'm gonna do and what I should do here and kind of stuff. They help me. They also help me a lot. So that is the thing that I never experienced in Vietnam. And also like you can make you can make friend with an international student as well. Someone have same similar situation, but also something different that you can learn from them, and that's a good thing. It's like exchange culture and kind of stuff, support your mental health. And also like something I really like, although like I don't have religion, but I feel like you can get a support from some religion community. Sometimes I go to the church and I feel like okay, they also supported me a lot. So I think it's a really good thing. That's something you try to news, and some like you get a support from the new community.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, for like for me, like also as you guys like try to my closest friends are also like from similar backgrounds from like Latin people, like because you share in a way the points of view in life, and like also like the language barrier again, like it's more easy to express yourself like in a deep way for someone that speaks your mother tongue, and it's gonna get you easier. So yeah, that's very important. And yeah, and talk about it, like also like write, like do journalism, that kind of stuff, that also I think that help a lot.
I do that a bit.
You do journalism?
Pretty depends how I'm feeling, but like every couple of weeks, maybe like I'll do it for like a week every day, but not for like a month though. But yeah, I think if you're feeling angsty, it's a good way to get it out, you know. And then I feel like once you like write something down, it removes like kind of the emotion aspect from it. Like you get out like the outburst part, and then you can think about it like logically, like, oh, I should be upset about this, or like I should be like grateful for this, or
Yeah,
I think it's good for
sometimes
to
I
process
draw
it,
as well.
really.
Yeah,
You draw?
Like, yeah, I think like writing down or like a drawing or like something with your hand is really helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, like little like that creativity part of you, like I feel like sometimes sadness or those feelings is energy, and energy just need to be transformed in something else. So do something like that, like with your hand, like write, drawing, or people like do these mugs and that kind of stuff with, I don't remember the name, but yeah, that kind of stuff, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
So to like chill up a little bit, because yeah, the feeling only is like this mood, like sad and deep. What would you say, like it's worth the experience besides that?
I think that's something like you have to try. I think like going abroad or studying in abroad, living in abroad is one of the experience like you should try one time in your life, because first of all you out of your comfort zone, and also like if you didn't go far, you didn't see much about the world, you didn't like broaden your perspective. And I think like beside the loneliness and also like the sadness and kind of thing, you can deny some benefits you get, like you grow a lot and your mindset is changing and you working harder. I probably like you guys gonna feel that way. And also like you making new friends as well, like observe other culture as well. I think like there's a lot of benefits you can think about that. And also yeah, you have your goal before you go abroad, so maybe like after the long journey you actually get that goal, and like something you never expect that you're gonna get it. So I think like this is something like we have to try. Yeah.
Nice.
I
What's
think
your
it's.
answer?
I think you should go abroad at least once. I kind of agree with everything you said. I think it like builds discipline. It builds resilience. Like you can survive and like kind of thrive in very different circumstances. Like I think I can move to. Before I wanted to like only live in like big cities in the U.S., but I think if I ended up in like, I don't know, Wisconsin for a year. Wisconsin's like a random state. But if I ended up there, then like I could be fine. You know, like I feel like I could work hard to like make friends and like keep hobbies going, just because I've lived here. I think that's helped me a lot.
Perfect. Yeah, me too. Also, like I feel like it's 100% worth it. Besides all these negative feelings, like I go back to my house and my mom was like, "Why you're gonna go back to Taiwan? You already were there 1 year." And I was like, "I have a goal. I have a commitment with myself. I say I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna finish it." And I knew what I was facing again, and it's difficult to left home, of course. But it helps you to grow so much, your mentality, your maturity, the openness to the world, like different point of views, different cultures. Like it gives you so much stuff that you can see it, and you can like live it if you stay in your hometown, if you stay in your comfort zone. So yeah, totally worth it, 100%. You're gonna meet so many people also, like so new friends, and see many places, try so many food different. So I feel like at the end, as you say, yeah, you come for like a master degree, the paper, but you gain so much more than just like the degree.
I think normally people just regret about what they didn't do. They never regret about
What
what
they
they
do.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think like as long as you dare to do that and you finish the journey, you're gonna realize something you never know. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so time to start finishing our episode of today. So takeaway and one like we say like many advices, but one other advice to the people that it's living the experience in Taiwan specifically and like feeling alone. And yeah, what do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Advice, I'd say be as adventurous as possible and really open-minded. That's probably the best way to combat loneliness. And organize your time here. Like, have set plans and set hangouts and things you do consistently that keep you, like, part of society, part of a social environment. And takeaways, I guess the biggest thing for me is that I'm like a number person. Like, I thought the 65 to 70% stat was pretty crazy.
It's
So
crazy.
that's comforting, that like everyone goes through some period of, not everyone, but most 2 and 3 people go through some period where they're very lonely during their study abroad.
Wow, yeah, that was yeah, it was impactful.
So my advice, I think like I wanna tell people out there that you feel lonely or you feel sadness and kind of thing when you go abroad is totally okay. And even like you feel awkward or like our conversation, everything is okay. I think like first of all you have to accept that, and also like just be kind, be brave, and be yourself. So you're gonna after you go through that, I for sure that you're gonna grow a lot, and you just enjoy that process. Don't be so like phrased or like do kind of like the sad thing and kind of thing like that. So just try to go through that and go with flow and trying your best and enjoy your time, your youth, and everything gonna be fine. Yeah.
Perfect. Nice. My advice will be try to reprogram your brain, your mindset. You're not just your ideas. You are a complete human being with soul, with feelings, and your mind can try to put you down, but try to control it. That's part of growing. That's part of getting like mature in life, and take it as an opportunity, and be present and enjoy the experience because life goes so fast
Yeah.
so you are here 1 month 2 months, but suddenly it's already 6 months, suddenly it's 1 year.
Yeah.
So time fly, so just take advantage of what you have right now, and yeah, that will be
Nice.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching one more episode, and we see you next
Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.